Hello there. This is to demonstrate to you how you would develop or make this model, Revit model or BIM model, be accessible by different engineers or different users by saving it as a central file. So let's do that without any delay. So the first thing I want to now I'm using the local collaboration, local network. I don't have a cloud license, so I'm using it locally. But it's the same idea. Just like if you have a license, you could use the cloud service. I don't have a license, so I'm just going to use it on my local network. Okay, it's similar thing. So the first thing I need to decide on the location of the central file where my model will be saved and could be accessible by different users. So I'm going to say this is the project I already created. So I'm going to say save as project, and I will send it to a location where other people could be accessible. Now here it doesn't matter because I'm using my own computer, so I'm just going to keep it here as it is for now, pretending this is the local, and then but I'm going to give it the name central. So there's no mistake that you could see. And here I'll go to the option, and usually default comes as a 20 backups, so 2 or 3 backups are good enough. And I'm going to save. Now the model is saved centrally. Now I'll initiate collaboration. Collaborate. Now here's the question in the cloud or within the network. Now I'm using my own network, so I'm just going to save it here. Now it's saved. If I check the workset now, 2 default worksets are created by Revit, the share level and grids, and workset number 1. Now this workset, as you can see, says yes, yes. We'll talk about this, what this means, and how could we change that, okay? But I just want to test that this model is now a central file. So I'm going to close this. I did not do any changes, so it should close. Okay, do you want to save the changes? Yes, I forgot to save it as a central file. Now this is when you say, this is the first time the project has been saved since workset was enabled. I should have said saved before I close, okay? But it's the same situation, you get the same message. So this project will therefore become the central model. Do you want to save it? Yes, I wanted to make it the central model, okay? And now I'll close after I save it, okay? So I will access it locally, all right? So now I exit the central file. I'm pretending that I am a different user now. I will go to open. I go to the location where the central file is, which is, I called it central here. Now, the system asks me, do you want to create a local copy? And that's what I want. So if you're doing things in a correct way, you will see this message. That means a new or a copy will be created for me, not the central file. So I'm not working on the central file, I'm working on the local file. And look at the name now changed. So the name says, it add my username to the name. So this is mine, okay? So if I go here and I say save as, I look at the location, now the location is different, and now it has my name. And I could change the name now, but I'm not gonna change it, keep it as is, but I could actually remove the word central. Let's do that. Okay, and just keep it like that without the word central option. I check, okay, these are the 20 backups. I usually don't like those, 2 or 3 are good enough. And it's on my document now, you could see, not on that same location where the central file is. And here I could do any work now. If I do any changes, other people will see that, yeah? So you need more people to do. If I do any changes now, somebody else will access the central file from other computer, whatever location. They should be able to get a local copy and make the changes. Now, regarding the work set, as I said, I could now, so when the work says yes, it's owned by this person, which is me at the moment, and anybody wants to come to do anything with this work set, they will not be allowed. They will be told that it's owned by so-and-so, and then you have to ask for permission. You could say yes, place permission. The message goes to the user, original user, and either you get granted or not. But if you say no, that means it's the other way around. Yeah. So these are open for everybody. There's no ownership, and anybody could do anything. Yeah. To do that, I have to sync now because I make changes. I have to sync to allow others to see the change. So others, when they log in, they will go for reload latest and they see the latest information. There's nothing happened in the latest, okay? Now I just want to show you quickly how we create, or let's demonstrate where, for example, this object here sits under work set 1, okay? Now these should be under, or it does not give me any, I'm trying to get the level. It's with the tab, or, so the grids, I'm not able to, let me go to another floor maybe. So if I select this, it should be, okay, it's not giving me, anyway. So the grids should be, okay. So everything is on this work set number 1. So to create a new set, work set, I'll go to work set and say new, and I call it whatever I want to, name of building, doors, windows, wall, whatever I want to. It's like a layer in AutoCAD or level or Revit. And again, I'll say no, so anybody could use it. If I keep it yes, okay, before it works, do you want to make this the default? I could say yes or no, it doesn't matter, so let's say yes. So if I do anything new, it will go straight to number 2, to the work set, which I call it walls, yeah, if I start working now. But if I need to change, for example, these walls to be under that, with the control, I'm selecting these walls. I could say right-click, select all instance in the entire project. So all walls are selected now, and I go to the work set, and I change them to the work set walls. Okay, so now they are set on work set walls. So this is basically what you need to know for as a start of the first lessons. You need to know about BIM collaboration in using Revit 2024. Now I forgot to mention that all people collaborating in this model must use the same version. So I'm using 2024, so any other versions will not work. So everybody in the team from trying to create their own files, work on this model, they need to have the same version. Okay? Good luck.